Hi everybody, so it is Sunday the 26th of May and it is around 9 p.m. at night, and as you can tell we are not on trail. Basically we got picked up at Harpers Ferry yesterday morning. We came home and we had every intention of going back on trail today in the afternoon. But by the time we got home, I think it was around 3 o'clock, we had a shower, we kind of hung around. I had family come over, and the evening got away from us, and it was really late, and Tribute and I felt like we just still hadn't had any time to just decompress, and we still needed to do resupply and do a bunch of other stuff. So we ended up deciding to zero today. So we just woke up this morning, chilled. We ended up going to REI to look around for some stuff, doing a resupply. Then we ended up going to the movies, actually, to see the new Mad Max film. Came home, packed our bags, are just doing last minute stuff. So yeah, we're going back to trail tomorrow, which works out because it's Memorial Day tomorrow, so my family will actually be able to drive us back, which is another reason why we ended up deciding to take a 0 day. But yeah, so nothing terribly exciting happened, but yeah, it was good to have some rest and relaxation, but I'm ready to get back out on trail, and I hope Tribute is as well.
Good morning. We have just arrived back in Harpers Ferry, and my mom is going to join us for the first 3 miles before we continue off trail again. Are you ready?
Yes.
And she is adamant that she's going to carry my bag, so let's see how it goes. So my mom has left now, so we are back on trail by ourselves. And we have now officially started Maryland. And as a Maryland girl, I'm here to tell you all about why Maryland is the best state on the trail. And I'm not saying it's the best state to hike the trail. That's not what I'm saying, because I recognize that it's probably not that great. I'm saying that Maryland is the best state that the trail passes through.
Just overall.
Just overall. It's a great state. Let me tell you why. Where else in such a small state are you going to find mountains, farmland, the big cities, the marshy Chesapeake Bay, beautiful, water, the beaches. Maryland's a great state. Also, if any of you happen to know anybody that works for the Maryland Tourism Board, let me know, because I would like a job. You see my videos. I could film many, many videos on Maryland. From the western side to the east coast. Oh, I gotcha. So yeah, Maryland #1, hence the Maryland glasses. I was gonna get Maryland shorts, but I couldn't acquire them in time. But now you know that Maryland is the best state on the trail. Go Maryland! So Maryland is already living up to the hype that I thrust upon it, because this shelter is really, really nice. I can't wait to sleep here tonight. So, yeah, we've not done very many miles today. We had visions of going quite far, but apparently Tribute's knee has been acting up. He said it was acting up going into Harpers Ferry. It's been fine the past 2 days, and it's acting up again. I think it's like the inside of his knee, and it only seems to happen when you do very specific things.
I can't figure it out. Sometimes it suddenly jolts when I'm like going down a hill and I like step onto it. Other times it's when I'm stepping off using that leg. Sometimes it's pushing up, sometimes it's just walking flat, and then other times I'll do what feels like the exact same motion. And it's fine. It feels perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So yeah, so he asked if we could stay here, which obviously I'm gonna say yes.
No.
No, keep walking. Yeah. So it's all right. Rather be safe than sorry, especially with all your patience with my hip as well. I think you only deserve the same. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy to stop here. It is really, really nice.
It is nice.
The only problem is that the spring is 0.4 miles down a very steep hill. But luckily we have enough water that we don't need to fill up until tomorrow.
I forgot to backflush my filter.
Oh, me too.
I
It's
just
okay.
realised. That's what I forgot to do.
Yeah, so other than that, it's absolutely nice. There's like a whole benched area for the fire pit. Haven't checked out the privy, but it looks really nice. I think we're going to sleep upstairs. So,
In the
yeah.
penthouse.
Yeah, thank you, Maryland. If the rest of the shelters are this nice, then
I don't think they are.
we'll see. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy the rest of the day. It's still quite early, so we're just going to chill. I have to edit.
I have to wait, apparently.
Yeah, I have to edit a bunch of stuff. So such is life. Thankfully, I have signal. So we will catch you tomorrow for day 2 of the best state on trail. Bye. Done. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the greatest state on the AT. Yesterday was pretty chill. We had the shelter to ourselves. We actually met these guys who were, I think, just section hiking, but they actually said they're going to be doing the trail next year. So it was really nice to talk to them. They had a lot of questions. I don't know if we gave satisfactory answers, but
we answered them properly and we didn't give them unsolicited advice, which is what really annoyed us.
yeah, I just didn't want to be one of those people that was like, well, you know, as someone who's walked 1,000 miles, this is my advice for you, and
When they hadn't asked anything.
yeah, exactly.
But we've had that from people.
Yeah, it's really annoying. So yeah, today's plan is that we don't have a plan. So I think Tribute was doing some stretches yesterday for his knee. We'll hopefully see if those have worked. But otherwise, sorry.
You okay?
Yeah. Otherwise I don't want us to push ourselves to make a certain amount of mileage if he literally isn't feeling well. So we'll let you decide how far we can go based on how you're feeling. So yeah, that's pretty much how we operate as a couple through hiking together. And I guess if you want to see it as a pro or a con, I guess that's one of the cons of hiking with somebody in this way. Because even tramilies, I feel like tramilies are like, people are like, oh, go ahead and I'll catch up with you like a few days later or whatever. But if you're hiking like us, we very much stay together day to day.
Yeah.
So that means your risk of injury, or your risk of stopping because of an injury, is essentially doubled with 2 people. Because you're always waiting if something does happen to someone, you're always waiting for them to recover. But I don't mind. I just hope we're feeling well. But yeah, other than that, don't know what the plan is. The elevation profile looks pretty good. It was showing us hills yesterday, and when we walked over them, there was no hill to be found. So
Well, I showed you, I was like, do you feel like we just walked over this? And it was like...
a little bump.
There was like 2 peaks, and I was like, I don't recall doing that.
Yeah. So I guess that's a good sign. But yeah, we're just gonna have breakfast, gonna do some more stretching, and then we'll head out for the day. So, wish us luck, or wish you luck, since you're the one feeling ailed.
On-trailed.
Alright, catch you later. Good morning. We are just about to leave now from Dull Green Campground. So yesterday we ended up unexpectedly running into some of our friends. We were just sat around Gathland State Park, and our friends came around the corner, and we fully thought they'd got back on trail on Sunday or something. But no, there they were. So it was nice to catch up with them, and we ended up deciding to... Yeah, but you can go that way too. We ended up deciding to all come to this campground together because we heard it was nice, and we heard that you could order pizza to get delivered. So we didn't do very many miles yesterday. But again, that was a lot of the reason because of that was because of Tribute's knee. So we just wanted to take it easy. So I think we ended up finishing about 3:30. Got to this campground. It's really nice. It was completely free. They had showers. They had a place to charge your electronics, all that stuff. So we ordered our pizza, devoured that, and I was in my tent, ready to go to bed by like 7 p.m. We did get like a really heavy bit of rain. It was passing through for a bit, so that kind of woke me up again around 8 o'clock. But it wasn't very long, was it?
It was about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was just extremely heavy, but I was very glad to be in my tent already. So yeah, another beautiful day in Maryland awaits. Again, not sure what the plan is in terms of mileage. We'll see what Tribute decides, but I'm excited to keep going. What up? Welcome to the last day in Maryland. Not gonna lie, guys. I think Maryland kind of slapped me around yesterday for a bit. Everything was fine until around, was it like 2 o'clock or something?
Yeah, after our lunch break.
Yeah, we had a lunch break and then this storm rolled in out of nowhere. And that lasted for about 30 minutes or so. And then it got really nice and dry and sunny again. But then we were taking another little break just to rest, and we realized the storms would be back around 5 o'clock. So we tried to haul butt to make it to the shelter in time. But I don't know, I was just tired. I think the faster I went and the more I tried to push myself, the more it just made me burn out more easily, and the slower I eventually ended up getting, which was not good because the storm did start rolling in, and it had never gotten so dark before at like 5 o'clock. It was really, really weird. I don't know if it was because the bit of forest we were in was a little more dense, but it
was like night hiking.
Yeah, it got incredibly dark. And it was a bit spooky, especially when I was falling behind and Tribute was ahead waiting for me. And then at one point, I just look up and there's like a dark hooded figure just stood in the woods staring at me. And I'm like, okay, great, the Blair Witch has come to get me. So that was fun. I think we eventually got to the shelter while the storm was going on. It was like thundering and raining. Luckily, it was a very, very nice shelter. Thank you, PATC. Yeah, it was a really nice shelter. There were only 4 of us total, so there was plenty of space. And yeah, I had a good night's sleep. And this is a really beautiful area that we're walking through right now. So yeah, we've only got about 6 miles left of Maryland. Oh, and then we enter Pennsylvania. So I will enjoy what I can of my home state. Hello. We have officially left Maryland behind and crossed into Pennsylvania. What do you think so far?
To Pennsylvania? It has yet to wow me.
As Maryland did.
Sure.
Yeah, we've just stopped at these shelters. They're actually dual shelters, just to have a lunch break. But they're not as nice as the Maryland shelters. I don't know. I mean, all jokes aside, I did think the Maryland stretch was very nice. Other than, like, the really, really rocky bits. It was relatively easy. There was lots of cool stuff to see along the way. The shelters were really nice. So, big points for my home state. Yeah. Today's not too bad. It's... what time is it? Almost 12?
Cool, it's 12.
Okay. We've done 10 miles. We'll just have 10 more. So, I'm not really sure what the plan is for the next few days. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. At least for now, we can check off another state and look forward to what is to come. quick update. Even though we've just eaten lunch, we've been informed by a ridge runner that there is trail magic about 1.5 miles ahead. So, I mean, we can afford to stop, I think.
Knees be damned. We'll run down this hill.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But that also reminds me that I could be a pretty good ridge runner for Maryland. Just saying.
If anyone is watching.
If anyone is watching and wants to hire me as a Maryland ridge runner, I'm your girl. I could easily do it. All right, let's get this trail magic.